New week, new planner spread, and new layout because I'm trying something new again. But first, I need to wrap up the previous week, so I'm popping in a song lyric in that awkward little spot I wasn't quite sure what to do with, which, by the way, thank you to my friend Stace for the inspiration. Here's a look at everything all filled out. I do think it looks pretty good, especially with that really pretty green tying everything together. I don't know why, but April always feels like a very blue month for me, so I used a blue mild liner to add a pop of color throughout my weekly page before going over to the blank dashboard. As per usual, I started this page with a habit tracker to keep me on top of all my little things like medications and such, but as I was filling this in, I was already thinking of what to do for the next section. Basically, I'm trying to track a ton of information at the same time for health purposes, and I want it to be super visual and easy to read so I can pinpoint patterns more easily, so I'm on a bit of a tracking journey, if you will. I saw a 4-way graph tracker on Pinterest, and I knew I had to try it, but that demanded some math. After mapping out my lines in pencil, which I rarely do by the way, so this is how you know this was serious, I put them down for real and then added a title. I had no idea what to call this, so I kept it very literal. After that, I started on my axes. As far as I could tell from thorough Pinterest scrolling, the idea is to use 4 different scales to track 4 different things. 2 datasets as bar graphs and 2 datasets as connected scatter plots, just all layered one over the other in the same graph. I decided that blue bars would represent my hours of sleep and that gray bars would show my time spent scrolling on TikTok, and I used those same colors to color code my axis. On the other side, I added my axes for the scatter plots. I'm using dots to track my mood as well as small triangles to track my energy levels. I'm sure this all sounds super complicated, so here's a photo that I was using as a reference. Up next is my usual reminders section, which is a catch-all for anything I need to remember but don't have an obvious place to put. For the very bottom of the page, I stuck to the same format as last week. I had a space for to-dos, gratitude, and a place to put events coming up the following week. If you have any suggestions for trackers, please let me know because I'm definitely in an experimental era at the moment and I could use the help. As always, thank you so much for watching and I will see you very soon. Here's a look at the week all empty. Make sure to come back to see the final result.